speed to market, speed of development to more take these automotive lifecycle where the development could take 3 to 5 years and really accelerate that. As far as common security threats, it really is reflected. I jokingly say lawyers, but really it's reflected in what's going on right now with the BIS rules and really looking at what we can do to make sure what code is developed, who's it developed by, make sure that it's developed for its intent, and make sure that we can really test it and make sure that we can understand any risk factors that would be associated with it. Yes, everyone focuses on external threats to the car. I think that's been something that really the industry has fought and maintained quite a bit of strength against. But it's actually, how is that code actually being developed when you start getting, millions, maybe billions of lines of code that's developed from all over the world, from all different suppliers and all different third parties, and even maybe consumers themselves, and how to really implement that in a car in a safe way as these cars become autonomous. So dealing with that is really a big challenge, and one that I think the software-defined vehicle actually lends itself towards, because you're getting access to lots of testers, lots of eyes on that code, lots of regressive testing. So we've been working with AWS for many years on this whole, what we call virtual skip gen. It's the way to have a next generation, skipping a generation of electronics in the car by moving directly to the cloud and developing directly in the cloud and seeing that exact code run directly in your automotive product. So I think the vision that here had and that AWS had of enabling a rich ecosystem around it matched and paralleled our vision. And that's something where, when you're pulling in the same direction, it's easy to get collaborative and work together. Yeah. Speed to market, speed of development to more take these automotive lifecycle where the development could take 3 to 5 years and really accelerate that. Also have kind of this continuous development and continuous improvement where these things don't die at SOP. They're a living, breathing device that continues on throughout the life of the vehicle that somebody owns it. So enabling development that can continue in real time, that can kind of go beyond the physical hardware in the car and allow it to keep being developed on, tested on, maintained, checked for security threats, and really make it a living vehicle throughout the life that it's owned. And that will be one thing, is really enabling new business models to build that investment up front, to have hardware that can last the life of it. So that's one piece. But also enabling hardware and software upgradability, not just software upgradability, but hardware upgradability in the car will be another point. And then the last thing is we actually started moving a little bit beyond SDV and really talking about the AI-defined vehicle. So not just in software, but potentially changing the hardware in the vehicle over time using artificial intelligence. So we've been working on a lot of things to enable that hardware flexibility. Imagine things like reprogramming an FPGA to give more processing power to a specific function in the car. Things like that will be some of the future we see.